Hello, my name is Fahad, and I'm one of the software engineers in this world finding their way. So the thing is, um, I have been vibe coding for about 3 years now, since the start of 2023 when ChatGPT was announced. I started coding live coding. I was doing it since 2019. Then I stopped, but I'm getting into back into it. This is a new channel. This is just like a few minutes old. I don't even have a live um, you know, um, I don't even have an option to, go live. YouTube doesn't allow me to do that. So that's why I'm recording this video. And in the future, it's going to be a lot more, let me just go to the channel and show you what I mean. So inspiration was I saw a few guys uploading videos on YouTube, live streaming until they hit the $1 million. So that's why the channel's name, Vibe Coding Till $1 million. So that's the name. Now, when I try to go live with it, they won't allow me to because if when I try to request the verification, it doesn't work. I'll give my phone number. I'll try once more. And the reason why I'm on another screen right now is because there's a, like, for security, obviously, I don't want to put my phone number out there. Because that's a security breach. So I'll just change my information here. So here, when I enter my phone number, it says that you have tried so many times and try again later because it wasn't sending me any SMS. I tried with 2 different countries that I have the phone number for. It doesn't work. So that's why I'm here doing this. Okay, so the first thing first, today I have an idea, but before that, I'll just work on this channel, Vibe Coding Till $1 million, but that's my new YouTube channel. Give me ideas and business ideas that will build. Create a detailed prompt first that I could use, and I can add that to a project, maybe. No. Maybe we should also search, or we should research. Okay, so let's just do a little research here. My prompt is Vibe Coding Till $1 million. That's my new YouTube channel. Give me ideas and business ideas that I will build. Create a detailed prompt first that I could use. Now this is what kind of coding do you specialize in or what want to focus on? We will build software as a service, and it doesn't. We want new ideas, but want to stay focused on one app a day. I'll live stream for 1 hour every day, and then we'll take it to 8 hours a day, during which I will exercise and take breaks. We could build anything, pivot anytime, from web to mobile to desktop. I don't need to stick to one thing with vibe coding, as it doesn't depend on my coding skills. Okay, so this is that. And now the second thing, I'm recording this, by the way, and that will be uploaded, so you'll see it as a live stream. So the second thing is, do you want a business ideas to be realistic and achievable, or solo, or something more ambitious that could involve a team later. Solo is a good idea. I do have a small team that I can add to later, but the idea is that I build it all myself, as I am the only person I can rely on right now. So I do have a small team. So essentially they do other things, but this is my own idea. This is what I want to build as a solo developer. So that's why I say that. Are you aiming for tech startup vibe, indie hacker, product builder vibe, or a mix? A mix would be nice, because I don't want to seem as just an indie developer. I want to see as someone who is serious about building it. This is not a joke. I know this looks like vibe coding till $1 million. It seems like a sketchy idea, but it's not. I mean it. I've done that before. Not totally $1 million, but like $500,000. And in my life, about $3 million. Not 3, 2.9-ish. So I still have to reach $3 million. But I don't have anything to show for it right now, because I've spent a lot of that money in, like, buying things, buying house, this and that. So I don't have enough money to, show for myself. Right now, I might not even have $1,000 in my account. So I'm starting from scratch again, and you will be with me in this journey. And it's funny, but we'll get it done. We'll do it. Now I can code 10x with vibe coding. So I just think of me as like 10 people team, just in myself, and with vibe coding and all these coding agents. So we do have a team, but they are computers and AI agents. So number 4, what kind of content do you plan to post? Live builds? All of it. My content would be for everyone who wants to build. A mix of all. A real human building things with the help of AI. No fluff. So there is another one that I posted here, that is a channel ideas for this. So I'll take that window here. So right now, this is what I got from ChatGPT. So that's my new YouTube channel, Give Me Ideas. That's a strong name, memey, aspirational, and very now. So let's shape it into something that can actually grow and make money, not just vibes. I'll give you positioning plus content ideas plus format plus monetization angle. Channel positioning, a very important, vibe coding till $1 million, build real products, income streams, and skills calmly, honestly, without guru noise. And this is my own thing, because ChatGPT knows about me. It has like this memory full with knowledge about me. So that knows that what I want to do in life. What I can do is just go into the channel, then customize the channel and start like fresh. As you can see, there's nothing here. It's just a few minutes old. So I described it. This exactly is. I'll only be talking in English, because that's the language of the world, and that's the only language that I could speak properly in, even though with an accent. You can see that, right? So yeah, D-E-E-E-E, where's English? Okay, maybe United Kingdom, though I don't really have like a UK accent, but it's okay. English. There's Indian English, but there's no US English. Is there? English. Okay, let's call it English then. Okay, translation language should be, but we don't care. Maybe we should care. Hindi. So Hindi is good. We might want to add more translations and later on. It's okay. Channel URL is this one. We might want to change that later on. We'll do the video marks and other things, but this was important. So let's go back here. 23 years of real development experience, SaaS, WordPress, AI, freelancing, product thinking. You're not selling dreams, you're showing the grind with taste. Yeah, this is based on me, so it could be different for you if you want to do something like that. Low effort, vibe coding sessions, low effort, high trust, no heavy edits, no just real work. That's exactly what I want to do. Road to 1 million, transparent, rare content. I'll do that. I've always done that. People know that. This is ChatGPT talking about me. I didn't tell it. It's just the memory that it builds around me. So I have done 10K per month consistently for many years, but I haven't reached more than $50,000 a month in monthly recurring revenue for more than 8 months. I made $500,000 in a year before, in 1 year time, about 9 months. So that's me. But I haven't made consistently the amount of money. I've been lucky. There is no strategy that I followed to be earning that much. Just focused on my skills, and skills paid a lot more before the AI revolution. So if you were a really good developer, you could make like 120K a year, maybe 200K a year. If you're in Silicon Valley, maybe 600K a year. Based on my 22 years of experience, I could be making around $700K a year. Obviously, that's not all cash. It's benefits and all, and shares and like vested shares and all that. But money is money. So I'll be doing all of that. So I won't be doing all of this here. First 30-day content plan, I'm not interested in that. I'll just do this so that I can come back to it later. And here, let's go back to ChatGPT here, and I'll answer these questions because this is much more detailed, and I'll be using that. Okay, so I'll answer here, but I wanted to tell you that's where I started, and based on knowing me, based on using the memory, it gave me a much more detailed option here, detailed answer here. But we'll use both of them. So now number 4 has been answered. Number 5, what's your timeline or revenue goal? So I'm literally 1 million, and it's a 2-year goal. If I reach this earlier, maybe better. I have never made more than 120K consistently. Maybe 130K consistently in a year, and one of the things I built were built alone, got funding alone as a developer, got seed funding of $500K in a year, in the first year, and another round of $500K within a few months. So I can build things, but I am poor at marketing them and making money. There's where I need a plan, and also build in the public. So that's all. ask more questions, if any. Ask more questions, if any, before you start. So I've asked it to ask more questions for creating that prompt, because I want the prompt to be a good one. So it will put together a few business ideas that can be built solo in a day and scaled up over time, along with prompt for your channel to kickstart your vibe coding till $1 million journey. I also craft a YouTube content framework to showcase the builds, AI integration, and business growth authentically. So it's thinking. Let it think. We'll just go back to this one and we'll talk about no talking. I want to talk. This is how senior devs think about money. So vibe coding, a real client feature, no talking. Okay, so I think this could be great. Let's talk about, like, we'll be publishing one video per day, one live video and maybe one normal video per day. So let's just channel description, about section maybe in the meanwhile. And by the way, I'm using this extension called improve prompt, and this is something that I've been trying, and this I don't know what it is called, prompt library, but this is something that I'm using, improve prompt. So improve prompt, there's this company, improve prompt, and then I got this extension from where I think let's just go here and use improve. Okay, improve prompt. Let's just say prompt, and yeah. So this is the only one. Pretty prompt. This is the plugin maybe. Yeah, prettyprompt.com. So this is what you could use for like doing something like that I just showed to you. So pretty prompt is the extension, and this is, by the way, Apollo. Apollo is used for getting the information about the clients if you want to outreach them. Now Titan, there's for SEO keywords. Write a pinned intro comment for your first video. Let's just go optional tagline: calm coding, real work, long-term leverage. No hype, just software, focus and compounding. We already have a good description that we don't want to be typical guru type thing. Building and real products, income streams and skills, calmly, honestly, without guru noise. This M dash or dash has become a meme in itself, but we'll keep it because I've seen real editors use it. With AI, it's becoming more common, but people also make fun of you if you use this because they think nobody uses ChatGPT, but we do. So this is good for editing, and this should become a regular part of the language. Only the editors for the books used to books used to use that, and I could read that, or I could see that in every single book that I've read on the very first few pages. Even in this one, I might see it. So yeah, I could see that literally on this page number 8. See the hyphen. See, so this is the book. Teach your child how to think. So I do have 3 children. So this see on the page number 8 you have a dash, or what do you call it, hyphen. So this is used in real editing, but it wasn't used in regular day-to-day conversation. But now with ChatGPT, it has become a meme and a regular thing. But I won't remove it this time. Usually I ask it to change it, but I won't today. Tighten this for SEO keywords. Write a pinned intro comment for your first video. Okay, So let's just focus in the, okay, so this is about section. I'll just use this, but I'll update it to, and where's the about? How do I put the about? About section, long channel about page. How do I do that? Where do I find these settings? So these are very important for SEO for channel, because if people can't find your content, what's the point in YouTube? So let's just set up the YouTube channel for this, and I'll be uploading this whole video on YouTube, so you won't have to, you know, if you're starting something, you might get something valuable here. So channel description, the short one, go to YouTube, profile picture, go to YouTube Studio, open the basic info, channel description, about section, the longer one. This shows on your channel about tab, same place, different tabs. YouTube Studio customization, switch to the basic info tab. So switch to the basic info tab. This is Studio. So, oh yeah, so home tab. There should be a basic info tab. Where is the basic info tab? Switch to the basic info tab. YouTube Studio customization. YouTube Studio customization. There's a profile, there's a home tab. Okay, for you. Why would I add that? Let's not worry about that. Profile, there should be one about. So maybe it's an old thing. YouTube Studio customization to the basic info tab. Okay, let's just search for that. Basic info. There's no basic info here. So I think I don't have it anymore, but anyhow, we'll publish it. Let's just, I want to create an icon, channel icon, and maybe the banner. So let's just talk about banner and the icon. So it's creating an image. We'll just use it for now. We are trying to vibe code everything, vibe code, you know, even the images. Okay, so it might create something for us. I think we have enough going on here. We might use that for the, yeah, let's see. And let's go back to this one here. Now we have, oh wow, this is a lot of information. So what did it do? Okay, so I'll put together a list of business ideas that can be built solo in a day and scaled up over time, along with the prompt for your channel to kickstart your vibe coding. Vibe coding till $1 million to generate daily SaaS startup ideas with vibe coding. Channel start with a well-crafted AI prompt, tell the AI to your context and goals, and asks for concrete buildable ideas. For example, you might use one prompt like, I'm launching a YouTube series, vibe coding as a solo developer. Each day I will live stream coding into a new app using AI assistance. I want project ideas that solve real problems and can be built as a small SaaS or tool. For each idea, describe the target users, a minimal feature set, and a basic revenue model. Consider trends I am interested in, like green tech, solar AI, and my goal of hitting 1 million revenue in 2 years. Focus on actionable niche solutions, no fluff. Okay, by phrasing this prompt this way, you can act as a SaaS startup idea. Generator. Okay. Key ideas to daily apps, solve a tight niche plan. We'll talk about it in detail. I'll put it this whole link somewhere, so you can also, you know, I'll just copy this. How do I copy that? We'll see. What did I do? what did I do? Let me just go back. And what did I do? Okay, let's just go back here. I'll just get this one here. And this is what that created, calm coding environment. And well, see, okay, let's just, okay. So now let's get back to that, the prompt. So let's just use that prompt and start with our first idea. But I'll solve all these problems by like the things that I think are important. So the first idea is to transcribe my audio from any language into English text. And then summarize it for me. We'll build it as a local CLI tool first, and then we will build a UX on top of it, maybe using a desktop app or web app, and launch it as a service that people could use as freemium to some conversions that will be free or limited due to and more for more after paying, since it will cost AI credits. Okay. So I updated that prompt. I'm launching a YouTube series, and one thing that I usually do is I just go into notes, and then what I do is okay, so I'll create one note here. Let's just see if it works. So what I do is I usually copy these things that are important to me into my notes. This makes it super easy to just go back and get these ideas from here, use them again. And if I lose something among all these chats, I can always go back to that. So this is my note-taking app, very simple, straightforward on Mac, and you could use just one that you like. Okay, so work with notes tab. Okay, so there's a new thing that allows you to work with note tabs. This is something really new. So ChatGPT has like really good integration, it seems, that works with tabs. Okay, so I don't know how that came into be here, but that seems to be possible. I have no idea how to go back there though. Okay, yeah. So you go into the apps here, you open system settings, and you allow ChatGPT your notes. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm going to try as much as possible manually here so that I can also understand what I'm trying to do. So the first idea here, this has given us a few ideas. Again, I'll be sharing them in by live streaming notes somewhere, so you can also copy them. But the first one happens to be you're essentially doing public SaaS R&D with distribution built in. I'll stay very practical and revenue oriented. I'll do two things: fully sharpen idea, your transcription English summary summary tool, so it's immediately buildable and monetizable. Give you 7 additional niches, 1 million plausible ideas, each with target users, MVP features, and revenue logic. No fluff, AI-powered Uber for X. Okay. Idea 1, your first stream, multilingual audio to English, actionable summary. This is a real problem. Target users, pick one initially. We've already copied this, so we don't need it. Actually, this is for journalists, because what I do all day long is I take my notes on this voice recorder. So I can essentially, what I do is I copy them here and I record them here throughout the day. Then what I do is I connect with my computer, and you can see here that this takes me to my recording here, and then I can copy that recording somewhere in the downloads or documents on my computer, and then I can use some application to transcribe these ideas. And right now the one that I've seen is TurboScribe, which is good enough, which I've tried it for 2 languages. One is Urdu, the other one is English. It works fine, but then it's $10 a month. I understand, I can use that, but I want to build something of my own and then ultimately do it for as cheap as possible, and then also offer as a subscription service. So that's what I'm trying to build here. Now let's just go back to ChatGPT desktop app, and well, this will work for non-native English professionals, Pakistan, India, who speak Hindi, and then Middle East and Europe. So Arabic and different European languages could use this. And this is for journalists, researchers. So we need a niche journalists take voice notes or interviews, and then they convert that to transcribe it. They needed someone to transcribe that before. Now we're doing that with AI. We also use consultants and founders recording voice notes, which is me. We could also use students recording lectures. So student recording lectures, then coming back home, putting that into computer, and then converting that into English, and then like summarizing that so they can remember what was taught in like that 40 minutes or 45 minutes lecture, or maybe 1.5 hour lecture. So the same goes with YouTubers and podcasters who think in one language but publish in English. That's most of us, like except for some English speaking countries. We think in one language and then publish in the English because we want wider audience. So this is it. I think this is pretty good. I wanted to use Whisper, so I think it's gonna suggest me Whisper if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see, vibe coding, transcribe this. This is the command prompt, an MVP version 2 desktop or web app. So now we do have a solid plan from what I see. First CLI, then desktop, and then maybe API wrapper and Stripe and all that. So let's just build that right away. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so I think let's just start with creating a PRD. So we will just create a PRD, which is product requirements document, and that will enable the AI tools. Whatever AI tools we use, we could use anti-gravity. So we could use anti-gravity, and let me just open new window for anti-gravity, and we have it here. We'll just create audio transcribe folder, which I've created already. So I do have a business plan, I do have an implementation plan, and I do have a PRD here. I started it before, but like just to record this video, I am doing it again. And now with the channel and all everything considered, I've redone it. Now this is asking me to upgrade, let's just, copy this and go back into the anti-gravity or something else. This is the PRD. Create a document for about I will use anti-gravity for building it. Okay, so now I'm getting this this markdown file. I'll just copy this as soon as it's done. Then I'll take it to anti-gravity, ask it to reconcile this with what we have. So let me just see if it's done. Yeah, it's done. So let me just copy that. I clicked on it and it opened. Why didn't it copy? So let's just no, I'm not gonna create a link. I'll just download this as a markdown file, and I'll put it in my code. In my code folder, I have audio transcribe, I have docs, and in the docs, I'll just I'll call it VibeTranscribe, maybe call it a PRD alternative .md. So let's just close this everything here. Let's not worry about what it's doing. It created quite a few things. So let's just use PRD alt. Please check. I think I should make the size a little bigger so you guys can read it. Please reconcile with PRD .md. So we have PRD, we have PRD.alt.md. We into one document. Ideas from PRD from alt file. It's new and created by ChatGPT. I don't know if it's important, but so the user wants me to reconcile two PRD documents, so it will reconcile the two PRD documents, preferring the content from alt file. Let me first read both documents to understand their content. So it will analyze both of them. Documents is more comprehensive and detailed, 193 lines versus 47 lines. So we have PRD, which was basic, rather basic, and now let's just yeah, this is much more detailed, and let's just ask ChatGPT what's the next step after PRD. I already gave it to anti-gravity. So we have been doing this for 39 minutes. We'll do it for one more, like complete 1 hour, and then we'll see. Okay, so we accept all here, and now the PRD.md has all the data. So now we'll just delete the PRD alt, move to trash, and yeah, There we go. Now we'll just close this, and I've done my research already about this, and I'll keep adding this to, you know, add Whisper. Okay, now I have some ideas about how to go about building that, and that's one OpenAI Whisper library. So this is open source Whisper large version 2 model. We can download it from Hugging Face, and then once we have this one, we can like start building the API. So take a look at and see how we can use it to build the first CLI version of the tool. So CLI is just to get the idea across, and we gave the link to the API. So what it does is it's like this OpenAI's open source model for voice recognition. So Whisper large language model, the V2, is trained for 2.5 times more epochs with added regularization for improved performance. So what it does is it's a transformer based encoder decoder model, also referred to as a sequence to sequence model. It was trained on 680K hours of labeled speech data annotated using large scale weak supervision. So the large V2 is like 1550 million parameters, and then it's English only, no. So it could be multiple language, but the medium ones are only English. So let's just see. I want to use it for like Urdu or Hindi. Let's see, and we'll see how this performs. So this is OpenAI model, and we can what we do is we can log into the OpenAI, and I don't even have an account, so I might have to sign up, and there's no way that I can sign up. Yeah, let me just use my email. So I just signed up for that. I'm just signing up at the moment, filling in my information. Let's just go here. I'm just filling in my information, avatar. I'll go to my recent files, and I should have my photo in here. I'll just use that. This is when I had a little bit of pretty face about a couple of years ago. Now I'm old. Now I'm older and bold, and bankrupt. So LinkedIn, I'll just put in my LinkedIn.com. I'll just go to my profile, and I'll just put in my LinkedIn. This is me, looking forward to new work. So I hope I get some opportunities this year as well. And my website is fahadmurtaza.com. So just I don't have any AI and ML interest. I don't know, I'm boring. So let's just why not use the name of the channel? Maybe YouTube. We should put our, see, I'm also following this guy, Bridge Mind. He does really good work, and he has made some $2,536 already. So yeah, now this is my account, and this is what I'll put in here: username vibe coding till $1 million. So I think that's a good name. Why is not vibe coding? Why is it not available? Vibe coding millionaire. Why is it saying so? Okay, I think it was just repeating the same thing over and over again. So this, and then this. I'll just check my email and see the confirmation email. I'll got this here. I'll click on that, and I've verified already. Wow. I'm a human. I'm a human. Talk to me. Okay. And I'm not a lady. Oh, this is a bag. This could be a bag. No? No? Okay. This is a bucket, but this could be used as a bag. I mean, it looks like a bag. So I don't know what model it's training, but it's good. It's using you to train these models. That's what this does. Okay. Okay, so let's just go back here. Let's just close this, come back here. In the Hugging Face, we'll just go back here. We are already logged in. I don't know what about the pricing, but yeah, let's just use this because it should be open source. I hope so, because it's by OpenAI. So yeah, let's just follow this company. I don't want to follow this. I just want to follow this. Okay. Okay, and OpenAI Hugging Face, then what we use is we use that model for Whisper Large V2. Now, we know a little bit about that Whisper model. What it allows is for you to convert one language to another one. And let's just go back to our vibe coding anti-gravity, and what it does is next steps, what you want to like. So it has understood the whole thing, that what this vibe coding, this Hugging Face, what this Hugging Face model does for you, and it has analyzed all of that, like translation and everything. And yeah, it will create that. It will create that in Python, VibeTranscribe, French lecture.m4a. So it will give us these and these commands that we could use to convert these to a different language. Now, build the Python CLI now. Build the Python CLI now. Okay. So prototype and test at a minimum version to test the Whisper locally. I think what we should do is first we should test the Whisper version, and we'll see what we should do next. We have about 12 minutes remaining, so we'll just do this prototype and test, and we'll close this for now. Prototype and test. Do what's possible in 3 minutes. So we should be testing the Whisper locally because it's like a downloaded model. So what it will do is it will download the Whisper model, and it will allow us to transcribe that audio into a text. So let's try that. Okay, so what it does is it gets transformers, torch, libpress, sound file, and it's creating a virtual environment for Python. I'm going to accept all. I'll install this Python extension, trust publisher, and install. I'll close this. Now it's just using these libraries, transformers, torch, librosa. I've heard about all of these except for librosa. I've heard the name, but I've no clue what it does. This is PyTorch, like machine learning, accepting all. So it is creating a Python file now, transcribe.py. See, this created a CLI folder. We have the PRD in the documents, then CLI. What it does is it just does test setup.py, transcribe.py, and yeah. So UCLI is ready once pip install completes, still running. To demo it, do you have a sample audio file we can test it with? So I do have one in Urdu. So what I'll do is I'll just record one in Urdu about my day, how it's going right now. So I'll try to do the same thing that I usually do in my day. So I'll start with selecting my recorder. Yep. I have to go exit. So now what I'll do is I'll start recording. I'm selecting the mode for recording. Yep, I have selected it. Now I'm going to record it and then transfer this file, and then we'll use that to test it in a real data. So this has started recording now. And I'm going to talk about it in Urdu. So I'm just going to stop it and start a new file in Urdu. आज साल का पहला दिन है, 1 जनवरी 2026, और आज के दिन में मैं एक नया चैनल शुरू कर रहा हूँ यूट्यूब के ऊपर, जिसका नाम है वाइब कोडिंग टिल $1 मिलियन। और इसका आइडिया ये है कि कुछ सैस के ऊपर काम करना है, कुछ एप्लीकेशंस के ऊपर काम करना है, सैस एज सॉफ्टवेयर इन सर्विस, सॉफ्टवेयर एज अ सर्विस, और करना कुछ ऐसा है कि हर रोज़ लाइव स्ट्रीम करनी है। अब ये नहीं पता कि कितने घंटे के लिए करनी है, लेकिन करनी है, और उसको यूट्यूब के ऊपर रखना है, और लोगों के साथ लोगों को सिखाना भी है, इसको समझना भी है, ख़ुद भी समझना है, ख़ुद भी सीखना है, और लोगों के साथ भी शेयर करना है, अपनी गिटहब को इम्प्रूव करना है, और पैसे भी कमाने हैं। तकरीबन $1 मिलियन का जो गोल है वो 2 सालों में अचीव करना है, मतलब $500,000 $5 लाख जो हैं वो 1 साल में कमाने हैं। और अगर इसको महीने पे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया जाए तो करीबन महीने के अंदर $50,000-60 हज़ार आएंगे, तो इतना काम बनेगा। अब देखते हैं कि क्या होता है, और मैं इसको बंद करता हूँ और फिर इसको टेस्ट करते हैं। So I have recorded this in Urdu, and that's the reason why, because I talk in my own language. I think about the ideas in my own language, even though I think in English, but I think clearly, much more clearly in my own language. And that's why I want to create this application. So now, this is the recording number 6. Let's just confirm that. साल का पहला दिन है, 1 जनवरी. This is it. I'll just copy it. I'll put it in the code. I'll put it in the CLI, and I'll put the test audio here. See, this is the record 001.wave, and what I'll do is I'll just put that. Now once I refresh it, this will have the file here. What is it called? Test audio. So I put the test audio in here, and this is it. I'll drag and drop it here. This is the new sample I have recorded in Urdu. So now we can use that to test it. So let's see. So it's just testing the setup, and all dependencies are ready to test the transcription run. Okay, it's running, sourcing that particular virtual environment, then using transcribe.py, and then going into the test audio folder and getting that recorded file and transcribing that. So now the model is downloading. It's downloading the Whisper model, which is OpenAI's open source model for audio transcriptions. Should we call it audio transcriptions? Yes, because it essentially does that. Now that's 151 megabytes. It will download it. Um, it's like for downloading the tiny model, and we'll see what happens next. It's 11% complete. Um, I'll just pause it for now. Once it's finished, we'll talk about something else. But we have this recording. We have 5 minutes to go. So what I'll do is um, I'll just pause it for now. So we do have transcription. I will try to show you how to make a living. I will try to make a living. I will try to make a living. I'll try to make a living. So obviously this is a small model. It's not working, but the concept works. It will transcribe. We just need to use a better model. Once it has a better smart model, it will transcribe correctly. It did detect the language, but it got stuck on a loop, like a robot when it breaks down and it keeps repeating the same thing in the movies. It's just doing that. It reminded me of that. So we could we download the largest model? So it's about 3 GB of model, large V2, and we'll see how that thing goes. I don't know how long it will take, but we'll see. I think we could also use that model directly from Hugging Face, but then we have to pay the pricing. So what it allows is it allows you to connect with these models directly. I think so. Yeah, yeah, they give you their own compute for the AI. I don't have the money for that right now, but maybe we'll do that later on. It's a good investment, like $9 per month. That's good enough for that sort of thing. Yeah, we'll get that later on because we want to try a lot of different models. So should I cancel this and try small instead? My recommendation: let me try with the small model. It will be much faster to download. Okay, do it. But you get the idea that we could like use this CLI with a command prompt, and this, yeah, we call this this transcribe.py, which will send that audio to the model. It parses that information, then prints that prints that transcription that it gets back from the transcribe audio model. And model size is like small as of now. See, this is using the base model, but we can use like large V2. Once we use the large V2, it will work fine. So we'll see. I also have like another computer which is much better in terms of like the GPU performance. This one has a way basic, what do you call it? What is it? Chip M2 Max, and then where's that thing about the GPU? I don't know where it is, but this is an M2 Max, and the kind of GPU performance, I have no idea what that does. So yeah, you can tell me. Now this is downloading that new model. This is 27% downloaded. We'll try it once again, and as of now we have 1 minute left, so I'll pause it. I'll come back in a minute or so, and then we'll see. So our model has inference costs. Now I'll dismiss it, then I'll choose another model. These are all used. I'll just log in with another account and use that for now. How do I log out? Yeah, I'll just log out, sign out, log in with Google. I'll just use another account. Yeah, let's just use that. And I'm just using the other account for logging in. And so what should I be doing? I'll be using this other account. Where is it? So anti-gravity, I log in with Google. I use another account. Okay, I logged in with another account. Now this should, okay, this should open up. Now I go back to reconcile thing, and I just call it continue because we don't know where it stopped. What happened to my keyboard? Disconnected. Continue. So we continue and we continue building this. Okay. So we're going to package this as VibeTranscribe, and it will transcribe that information. And let's just see if transcribe worked, and the success parameters were that it should translate well, and we'll see. Now let's just improve version. With my test audio, and get some results, please. Okay, it's already doing that, but I don't need a summary right now, so let's not worry about that. I'm trying to monitor my voice, and I can show how good my recording is. I can hear my voice live. I'm also checking distance. When I keep my face close to my, I think this is working fine. So I'll just go into one of these audios. See.
अच्छा, मैं अपनी आवाज़ को मॉनिटर करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ और देखता हूँ कि मेरी आवाज़ जो है वो कितनी बेहतर रिकॉर्डिंग होती है। यहाँ पे इस वक्त मुझे लाइव अपनी आवाज़ सुनाई दे रही है, और मैं दूर रख के भी चेक कर रहा हूँ, मैं करीब करके भी चेक कर रहा हूँ। यहाँ पे जब मैं चेहरे के बिल्कुल करीब रखता हूँ तो बहुत ही अच्छी आवाज़।
Urdu perfectly. And one more thing, I'll just record one right now, and then we'll transcribe it, and we should be done. So it's already doing its job. It's no longer just an idea. It works. And in the meanwhile, I'll just record it, and you can see the vibe coding window. So it's working fine. Let's just see if it can create audio samples. So it's going to create some audio samples. In the meanwhile, I'll do is I'll record one more audio. इस ऑडियो का मकसद ये है कि मैं अपनी वॉइस ट्रांसक्रिप्शन सर्विस को बेहतर अंदाज में टेस्ट कर सकूं, अंदाज़ा लगा सकूं कि ये कितना अच्छा काम करती है। मैं बहुत धीमी आवाज़ में बात कर रहा हूँ, मैं देखता हूँ कि मेरी आवाज़ ठीक से रिकॉर्ड हो रही है और मैं अपनी बात को आप तक पहुँचा पा रहा हूँ या नहीं, बस इतनी सी बात। अच्छा, so I have recorded this. Now I'll copy this data to my computer and we'll use that as test information. So now what it does is it created a few recording samples using the same generate test samples file. And yeah, so it's in English, Japanese, meeting notes in French, Spanish. There should be one in Urdu as well. Okay. But we do have like a real person who speaks Urdu. है कि मैं अपनी वॉइस ट्रांसक्रिप्शन सर्विस को बेहतर अंदाज में टेस्ट कर सकूं, अंदाज़ा लगा सकूं कि ये कितना. So this is my recording number 7, and I'm going back here. So I'll just use that for now and we'll end this. I'll just go back to anti-gravity. Now what I can do is see these tests have performed well. You should write complete test for. I've also put in another test file. So test audio, which could be used for these automated tests. Okay, so we have created like new tests. Let's see. Now it should write some tests and use that for that audio that we just recorded, and we'll see the quality of that audio. And then after that we just end this video, and I think we have a good CLI tool. Tomorrow we will build it with build it better with a UI. So that's the next plan. Okay, so now this is creating a PyTest suite for CLI tool. And vibe coding has become like the equivalent of in some ways watching the paint dry. But yeah, this is fun. I can't keep the energy as high as some people do, that they are shouting and they're loud and all that. But this is my first day, so bear with me. I built something with help of AI, and this is quite useful. This is gonna make a huge improvement in my own life, because I record these notes, 5-10 minutes notes, which I can easily transcribe using that. So yeah, okay. Okay. So now this is writing an automated test suite using that. Okay. HTML cover. No. Oh, there's a coverage test. Okay. This test works. We need to create a public repository. Public GitHub repo, and push CLI and the JavaScript app doesn't need to be pushed right now. So it will do the test and we'll see. Integration test has passed, and then okay, so this might convert that, and okay, 15 unit tests passed plus 1 integration with real recording. And once you are done with above, show me the output for the CLI command for this particular wave file. Wave files are just audio files, high quality audio files, used to record things with high bits per second and high, hi-fi, not hi-fi, kind of HD audio when you're trying to record something of high quality. So it's like HD audio, and uncompressed audio. That's the right word for that. Okay, so agent terminated due to an error. I don't know. Okay, so it's setting up the GitHub repository. I'll just tell it to that it has you have GH access, so you can use that for creating the repo. So it has the GitHub API access, like through the CLI, and it should be able to create the GitHub repository, put that file in there. Now I think it has pushed that data. Okay. So it's creating the GitHub repository right now. We'll see. Now we'll organize this later on, but for now it should be fine because we have already crossed the limit that we have set for ourselves. 1 hour 13 minutes. We won't be doing it for more than 15 more minutes, but I'm hoping to finish it much earlier. I'll try it again. This is hitting some boundaries. Let's see. But you got the idea that this is how you build an app. So to summarize it, what we did is we came up with an idea for a channel that will allow us to make $1 million in 2 years. So 500,000 a year. And if you divide 500,000 how much I need to make if I have to earn $1 million in 2 years. So to earn 1 million in 2 years, you need to invest roughly 41,000 per month, which is doable. Like we will have to hit it in 2 years time. So in some months we might have bigger amounts coming in our accounts. In other months it might be smaller, but yeah, we'll also have to invest it. We'll also have to reinvest it in our infrastructure and everything. So by the end of the we have to make around $42,000 a month. So this is the amount. We won't be able to make it consistently for the first few months, but we'll start somewhere. My target this month is about $10,000 from all my services, all products and everything. So I believe this is doable. I've done that before many times. So yeah, let's see what happens. So accept all. So there is like the full walkthrough, and should I write a blog post about it? I have recorded the whole session on video and camera and screen recording. So we do need a title and description for that video. Okay, so we do have a GitHub. So let's just open that GitHub thingy. This is our GitHub. This is all uploaded. I'll put the link in, and then yeah, we can start building this. And now I'll get the video description and video title from here. Might also get the thumbnail for this one from YouTube. I'm not sure, but yeah. So might write a blog post for vibe coding till $1,000,000.com. It's a funny name. It's a very meme-ish thing, but I want to do this. I want to do this for 2 years. What's the worst that could happen? Like I would learn a million new things, but I'm hoping to make 2 million from it. And sky's the limit. I mean, people have made millions from their software ideas. It's just that we are vibe coding now, and everyone has got access to it. So this is democratized in a way that it has gotten harder in some way, but it has gotten way easier in many ways. So I think I should focus towards the positive here, and I'll be building like maybe 100 apps in these, maybe more than 100 apps in this 1 year, or maybe 200 apps in this 365 plus 365 days. So we have like about 700 days, more than 700 days to build all these ideas and promote them and market them and like connect with people. And like I'm hoping to get help from a lot of people. So we'll see. This is going to create a blog post for me. I'll use that, and then I'll also publish a video about it. I'll get the title. I'll use Gemini here to create the thumbnail. So I'll use the Gemini 3 Pro High to create the thumbnail. Okay, so walkthrough has been updated. YouTube content, 3 hours to build AI tools that transcribes any language to English. Full build. Clear commitment, 3 hours. Mention versatility, any language. Signals it, full build video. Best thumbnail, your face. Excited, focused in the bottom right corner. VS Code in the background where there's your CLI code. We'll see. We'll use these ideas and we'll build it with AI. We'll use AI for creating thumbnails. We'll use AI for everything. This might not be the highest quality, but within a few months we'll learn everything that there is to it about like building something, publishing content on YouTube, and I'm so excited about it. So yeah, let's see. So I'm gonna end this video here. You can see I'll just run the give me command for transcribing that one test audio, so I can run it on terminal myself and show to my YouTube audience. So what it will do is it will give us a command that will run on terminal, and that will transcribe our Urdu text, Urdu wave file into English. So that's what we are trying to do here. So this is the command. This is the command. We will run it here. First, we have to, use this. Not summarizing anything. So we'll just output to demo output.md. Okay. See, now the expected result is that I can test my voice transcription services in a better way. I can imagine how good it works. I'm talking in a very slow voice. मैं बहुत आहिस्ता आवाज़ में बात कर रहा हूँ. So this is transcribing perfectly. I see that my voice is recording properly and I'm able to reach my voice to you or not. That's it. And this is all local. We are not talking to any API. This is all local inference. It's all local transcription. And the CLI is all local. So even if I'm disconnected from the internet, I'm recording something, I want to transcribe that to English, that's completely doable. I speak in Urdu or any language, I can convert that into English transcription. So this works perfectly. Thank you so much for watching, and keep watching. We'll keep this content live for next 2 years until we make $2 million. No, $1 million. Yes, if you could make 2 million, that would be amazing. Thank you. Bye.